And your younger sisters?
My sisters are 8 and 9.
What do you tell them? You must have been talking to them throughout this idol adventure. What do you tell them? What are the lessons, especially after last week, after that difficult day?
Well, I have a lot to tell them, and I'm proud of that, and I'm proud to be able to help them as they're growing up and to feel like I'm somebody that they can come to with their questions about regular life things that everybody goes through. And I think having been on the show and learning so many lessons in the public eye, you know, everybody's been following along with me while I've learned these things, and it's out there in the open for everybody to see. So even though I wasn't with my sisters, they were still watching it happen, and they have an understanding of it, which is really cool. And so I think that I've been able to show them a lot of things, you know, about work ethic and about following your dreams and taking big risks even when you were afraid to do so. And I think I did that in a lot of ways, and I'm proud to have done it in a way that they could see it and that their friends at school could see it. And I hope, you know, I know that they were disappointed when I got sent home, but I think it's bigger than that, and I think that they're able to look past that and still be proud of how far I got. And
how could they not be?
And I think I kept enough composure that night and like I'm happy that my last performance was a good one, so I feel like I don't have to feel like I went home because I had a bad night. It was just the way it works when there's only 6 people left.
It's hard to believe you're 20 years old listening to you say that. What about the future? What is it for you? What do you want to do? Is it singing? Or is it something else? Do you know?
Well, singing is my #1 passion. And I have a lot of passions. I'm just a passionate person, I guess. But just to be this blessed to have been able to sing for this many people already is crazy, and I still haven't really wrapped my head around it. But I'll never stop singing. It's something that I need to do to keep my sanity, and just that's my outlet for expressing myself and letting out my emotions. But I have really big plans. There are so many things that I'd love to do.
Please.
And I can't wait for the tour this summer. It's going to be so much fun and such a great learning experience for all of us, and just to see what it's really like to be in this business and performing for so many people. But after the tour, I've already had to start thinking about what I might want to do next, and I have a lot of ideas. I'd love to be able to record, but especially with my band from back home. We've been together for about 4 years now, since we were in high school, and we've written a lot together, and so we're very close, and we work so well together because we know, like, we're familiar with each other's tastes and how we write and everything.
Is the music you sing with your band as unique as you are?
I think so.
What style?
It's fun because it's kind of like a combination of our different influences, and different rock and blues and punk and like classic rock and stuff like that. And you know, my friends in the band are extremely talented and probably better at writing music than I am, but it's really helpful to be able to do it with them because we kind of play off of each other. So I'd love to be able to get everybody in our band back together and have some more writing sessions and work some stuff out. But my future plans are not limited to singing or just recording with a band, but I'd love to do some more theater because it's been a long time now since I've been in a play. And I love acting, too. It's probably like a close second in my list of things that I love to do.
What's your favorite part you've had?
I've had a few that I really enjoyed. I was in The Merry Wives of Windsor. I love Shakespeare, and I've studied Shakespeare in high school, and I've been in a handful of Shakespeare plays that are just so much fun, and there's something so beautiful about Shakespeare that will never go away, and hopefully will always be appreciated. And so I'd love to do some more Shakespeare. I'd love to be in The Tempest or Othello or even Romeo and Juliet, because most of the plays I would do with my drama club, we usually just do the comedies. We never really did any of the tragedies. And so I'd love to do something like that, or even Hamlet. And but I've also had a lot of parts that I loved in musicals. Like, I was in the Pirates of Penzance.
Oh, yes.
And I played Mabel, which was so much fun because it was a lot of hard work. It's an opera, technically, so there's no spoken lines. It's just all sung. But I love challenges like that. And some of those notes were sky high, and I had to work really hard and be able to hit them every night.
If you call a note sky high, it's got to be fairly high.
Yeah, I guess so. But my last play, my senior year in high school, was The Wizard of Oz, and that was really fun to be Dorothy. And I think the best part was that all the little kids who would come to see the show, they get so excited, and you know, they want to meet you, and they want to look at your shoes up close, and you're wearing the ruby slippers, and it's just great to feel like you're making someone's day, even if it's just this one afternoon. You put a smile on somebody's face.
Terrific. I would love to keep this going, but unfortunately our time is a little bit limited. Siobhan, thank you so much for this.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for this. We've just spent a few moments with Siobhan Magnus. I'm Mitch Davis, and this is Fox News Radio.